Hello and welcome to NLF Live, and today I'm going to talk to you about a jail alternative called Work Furlough. So what is Work Furlough? It is when you have been sentenced to county jail time, but rather than staying in custody all day, every day until your sentence has been served, instead you're able to stay out of custody so that you can go to work. You have a full-time job, you go to work Monday through Friday, let's say. It's a maximum of usually 40 to 50 hours a week, but you go to work and then you check into the jail in the evening and then you check back out in the morning so you can go back to work. So essentially it's like hotel jail, right? This is where you spend your nights, but rather than being incarcerated for the full day, for the full time, you have access to the outside world. Usually your employer has to sign off on their agreement to allow you to do work furlough. Sometimes probation or the work furlough officers come and verify you are actually going to work. Employers usually have to report back as to whether or not you've had any guests or visitors that have come by while you're at work, or if you've left work for any reason, and that could potentially be a violation. And then of course, while you're at, the jail camp, or it's usually kind of like a dormitory, while you're there, you check your stuff into a locker outside of the actual cell dorm, and you have a limited number of items that you can bring in there, and then when it's time for work the next day, you can check out, get ready, and you'll have your belongings for work. So that's the concept of what Work Furlough is for. Why is it beneficial? Because then you don't have to serve straight time. You're able to keep your job, you're able to maintain a living, and ultimately it's just a benefit for especially people who may have families, people who have to pay their rent, but have been sentenced to a significant amount of time in custody. Another alternative to Work Furlough is some counties have what's called weekend jail. So Monday through Friday, you go to work, you stay at home, but then on the weekends from Friday evening to Sunday evening or Monday morning, you check in and you check out. That again depends on the county. So Work Furlough is something, sometimes San Mateo County will offer that. Alameda County has weekend jail, but usually those are not for lengthy sentences. If you've been sentenced to a year in custody, good luck trying to get that as weekend jail, because it's going to take you a long time to work off or to serve. So ultimately, this is something that you would talk to your skilled criminal defense attorney about to see what the best option is, whether it's Work Furlough, weekend jail, straight custody time, ankle monitoring, what can be used as an alternative in a case where you have been sentenced to custodial time. So anytime you need some assistance, Nieves Law Firm is definitely here to help you. And thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.